SBR Videos is sponsored by Sports Cash System. Click on the link below for more information. We are previewing the main card of UFC 165 here at SBRForum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak, and we are talking with Nick Kalikas, professional MMA odds maker. His website is MMAoddsbreaker.com, and we are also talking with guest Adam Ritota from allplayswin.com, who gave us a winner with the Floyd Mayweather by decision. All right, guys, now we're going to discuss another. Here we go again. Eddie Wineland, Renan Barao, huge favorite in a title fight here. Barao is right now minus 700. We just got finished discussing Jones and Gustafsson, similar line. I actually think, I'm looking at this fight. First of all, Nick, is this going to be one of your premium plays?
No, it's not.
No,
so
it's not.
Safe.
All right. I'm looking at this. I'm thinking, if I had to take either Jones at minus 800 or Barao at minus 700, I think I'd take Barao at minus 700 because there's a lot of people saying that, Wineland doesn't even deserve a fight like this. He's a good fighter, but Barao, is arguably, top 5 pound for pound. Why is he, in this fight? And they have a good argument. They're looking at all the categories. Is there any category where Barao doesn't have a significant edge? If there is, I'm not really seeing it. Adam Ritota, is there any category where you think they might even be even?
Even the only thing I would go forward is Wineland is a tremendous counterpuncher. Mm-hmm. One of the best in the UFC. Barao does have strengths all over the place. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, very good chin, strong wrestling, good submissions. If he tries to push the fight early, push the action, get in there with kicks and punches, or even a takedown, you can expect Wineland to counterpunch quickly and maybe catch him. That's similar with Gustafsson. This is really the only opportunity. One punch changes a fight, and if Wineland does catch him, you could see somebody like that end up rocking him or taking it early.
All right. So do you think that the chances of that happening are worth maybe a bet on Wineland at plus 500?
Not at all. Not at all. I think Wineland's got great heart, but every time he's stepped up in class, he's been beaten badly. Right. I think Barao takes this fight either by submission or KO early. Wineland does have a good chin, so I would lean more towards Barao by submission.
Barao by submission. Not bad. Not a bad pick. I'm kind of agreeing with that. Nick Kalikas, where'd you open this line?
Around 5-1. So again, basically same type of situation. It's been out so long that gradually with time, with parlays, everything kind of increased the line out there in the marketplace. So nothing too surprising, and not like it's getting overwhelmed with heavy action on the favorite here either.
So then who are you going to anticipate needing in this one?
Well, we're hopefully going to need the champion to come through, Barao here, because, man, the guy is so talented. And again, I agree basically what you guys are saying in this fight. Wineland's best chance is definitely the knockout punch, the puncher's chance here. He does have solid wrestling, has solid BJJ, but he doesn't compare in the BJJ department. I mean, Barao's submission game is way better. Wrestling's going to be interesting. That should kind of neutralize each other out, and punching power should actually be pretty even too, because like I said, even though the more technical fighter is Barao, I think punching power, these guys could both definitely knock out a lot of guys and have in the past as well. So that area, I think, is, again, significantly about the same, and either one of these guys could kind of catch the chin, but I think Wineland gets hit a lot more than Barao. Barao against Michael McDonald, he was tested. He was rocked in that fight as well. So that's a little bit scary when you're laying that kind of juice, because Wineland does have that kind of knockout power as well. But I do think that Wineland makes too many mistakes in a fight, and a veteran fighter, savvy fighter like Barao, he's kind of coming into his own now. He's defended that interim title. I think there's nothing but improvements being made on his side as well. So he's going to catch Wineland in either by knockout, even though Wineland is a hard guy to knock out, or like you guys said, by sub. And I think it is probably going to be eventually by submission as well.
Yeah, I mean, that is Wineland's weakness. So if you had to pick Nick, you're very experienced. You've been doing this forever. If you had to take either Wineland plus 500 or Barao minus 700, which would you take?
Probably I wouldn't lay 700. There's just no value. There's so many fights out there. I mean, I think if you're chasing the high favorites like that, you're asking for it. So I wouldn't honestly lay 700. I don't care who it is out there pretty much. But that being said, if I had to make a bet on this, I would probably bet the favorite.
Really? And Adam Ritota, if you had to take either Barao at minus 700 or John Jones at 800, which would you prefer?
That's tough. I think with Wineland has a great chin, and he was the first to KO Scott Jorgensen, so I would give him a little more of a puncher's chance than I would Gustafsson, even though he has knockout ability too. I don't think I'd take either one. If I had to pick one, I might just go with John Jones, just because I've seen more of him fighting higher talent.
But if you had to bet this fight specifically, you'd take Barao by sub.
Yeah, absolutely. I would take Barao by submission in this fight.
All right. I think that's a decent lean there. Thanks, guys.